warm welcome to everyone. I'm Haripriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Costume Design and Fashion. So this video is about how we are changing the next. That is, from first video we have seen about the measurements, how we are going to take a measurement. Second, how the measurements has been used in a garment using the pattern making. So we have learnt about that. Using the measurements, we have to draft the pattern in a pattern sheet. So next stage is we are going to move on to the fabric stage. That is, we are going to cut the fabric. So in this, we are using different types of fabrics. One is woven fabric, another one is a knitted fabric. So there is some difference between woven and knitted. Woven is interweaving, that is, it is an interlacement of yarns, but knitting is an interlooping of yarns. So in this, weaving is somewhat different and it has some different structures, that is we have seen in different videos. In this structure has been mainly considered because it is having a straight grain and a cross grain. So the straight grain will be somewhat very stiff and the cross grain will be it is to be a very flexible one thing. So using this selvage we can measure, so we can judge this is a straight grain. So if we are placing a pattern in a fabric, we have to clearly know about the grain lines. So if we are using a straight grain for this portion, so if we are using a garment, that it should be beyond like this. So the garment should have a straight grain on this direction. If we are using a cross grain, we have to use in the yoke part or in the neck part or in the sleeve or in this armhole portion or in the neckline finishing. Those parts has been clearly viewed. So if the straight grain has to be used in this portion, so we have to place the pattern like this and we have to cut the garment like that. So this is the main thing we have to notice in the woven fabric. If we are going for knitted fabric, so this is a knitted fabric, we can see a different structure on this. So knitted is somewhat a very flexible one. So it is very flexible one on both the directions. So we can see that it is very flexible. So both the directions are very flexible because it is an interlooping one. But if you are going for woven, it is not a flexible one. We can see this. It is very stiff. It is very stiff. But if you are going with a cross grain, the cross grain, which means we have taken a fabric. So this is a straight grain and this is a cross grain. If we are going for a neck portion, we are going to cut a yoke part or we are going to cut a neck portions or finishing for a neck, we have to go with a cross grain. So the cross grain in sake name, it should be like this. So it is very flexible. So we have to place the pattern in a crosswise direction and we have to cut the pattern so that only we can get a flexible portion in a needed one. If we are taken in a wrong direction, it was somewhat not be in a good fit. So mainly before cutting we need to know the grain lines and how we have to place the patterns. If we are going for knitted, we have to know the direction. So in warp and weft has been seen in a weave. If we are going for knitted one, it is somewhat different. It has two ones, coarse and waves. The coarse in name, it is warp yarn. Waves in name, it is a weft yarn. So we are going to check which one is warp and which one is weft in a knitted fabric. So we can just check with that. So in this directions, it was somewhat different. It was having some looped structure in it. It seems to be a coarse one. A coarse one is somewhat to be a warp knitted one. It is a warp knitted fabric. So it is having a flexible one. It is used in t-shirts. Mainly men's garment is having a t-shirt as a knitted garment, and trousers like pant, those things has been done in knitted garment, and mainly the inner garments are made up of this knitted fabric. So based on the pattern, we have to know about the grain line, which one has been placed in which place. That mainly if you are going with the front and back bodies pattern, it should be in straight grain. If we are going with an neckline portion or a yoke portion or armhole cutting portion, we have to go with a cross grain. So the grains has to be mainly noticed, and that is the main thing in the measurement. And next one is the pattern making, and finally the garment cutting. So the grain line has plays a vital role. We have to correctly measure the places and we have to mention the seam allowance in the correct direction. Okay, thank you.